everybody? Welcome back, wherever you are, whenever you are. We're glad that you're joining us again. You like that? I know. I think that's going to be my catchphrase now.
What?
Nothing. Anyway.
Wasn't even paying attention.
Right. As of last week when we tried Silly World Records, representing milestones, all the milestones that we're starting to pass and then approach, we thought as a 200 subscriber episode that we would get you involved. And that we would reach out to the subs and the followers for an Ask Me Anything session. Doesn't matter what it was. I was kind of hoping for weirder ones, to be honest with you. Hopefully there are some weird ones in here.
Any dirty ones?
There might be.
Any sex-related ones? Sexy
Any
ones?
any sex,
I told
guys?
people that
Any
feel free to
sex?
get weird. I'm not fucking scared. I don't care.
Because I asked my friends and then looked through the podcast page and got a few comments and stuff. So I have 16 total. And some of these we've talked about beforehand because it requires a little more outside thinking. So I have two categories. One that says ponder, the other says on the spot. So there's some questions that will just be shotgunned out, and the other ones, we've thought about and had actual answers that are formulated to.
Yeah, just sitting here
give some
like
thought.
Patrick ordering a Krabby Patty. Lucky for here to go.
That was great. Such a great show.
It was a pretty good show. Anyone got a question to start us off? Just ask us anything?
I guess I can do that. Okay. Good old Travis Franklin. He has noticed that in almost every episode I start singing randomly.
Yes.
Yeah. I do that to him all the time. On camera, off camera, playing video games, when we work together, even after the show.
All the time.
I've learned to accept it. However, I cringe. I cringe when he sings.
I just have a great time torturing him. But Travis wants to know, with Tyler singing all the time, this is a question for me actually, what song drives you crazy? So that Will can sing it at me. So basically he's asking me, what song makes me nuts so that you can irritate me with it? Like, what song do I really not like?
Can I take a guess?
Okay, I was just going to give it, but go ahead.
Happy by Pharrell.
That's not a good song, but that's not the one I'm.
I think the new shoes is kind of the new shoes.
The song is dumb, but you know what?
It's just as dumb.
I can still dance to the rhythm of both of those.
Fair enough.
And I can still kind of make myself happy, for lack of a better word. But Wild Honey Pie from the Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
You've ever heard that? I know you probably have never heard that. Yeah, he knows. Dude, Robbie, you remember Robbie?
Does work?
No. Oh, God, no. It's
like
on the White Album.
All the hits that the Beatles had, it's like they
just phoned it in.
Yeah, like all the acid and weed and LSD that graced their lives for so long.
It's running out on this one.
They took it all. It's like all. They smoked all of it. They ate all of it.
Who sang Yellow Submarine? Who sang
the Beatles?
The Beatles?
Yeah.
Like
but it's like the instruments are weird, the vocals are weird, the mixing is weird.
Yeah.
It's just
if you know it, then you already know what I'm
uncomfortable.
talking about. If you don't know it, just go ahead and look it up and you'll
Wild
be like,
Honey
what
Pie.
is this?
It almost sounds like it could be in like a horror film.
Yeah, because like.
So if I start.
Dude, Robbie fucking tortured me with that. Before he moved to Colorado, he almost sounded like Trey Parker. He was getting into it so much and like humping my fucking shoulder like you did when you got so happy when you got dual mic setups that first night. You feel his sack on my shoulder. But yeah, Robbie would do that. He'd be like, he sounded like Trey Parker. He's like, Honey Pie! I'm like, dude, stop. Hate that fucking song. So yeah, Honey Pie. Wild Honey Pie.
Well, you don't have to worry about me singing because I'm not, especially like that.
We'll show it to you
Travis,
after.
you
You
tried.
might like it.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of music, what is you guys' favorite music video? Asks Gianna.
Light and Nerdy by Weird Al Yankovic. Fucking love that one.
Yeah. All right.
It is a silly video.
That's why I like it.
He had great
wasn't
ones.
even thinking of that.
He always had great ones.
I have a couple that kind of go mad.
Shoot
and
'em
so
out.
I'm still kind of rolling them around. one was Guilty Conscience, Dr. Dre and Eminem. If you've ever seen that music video, it's because it introduces the scene as the song does. Like it's almost like Unsolved Mysteries. Like it's setting the stage, and then something awful happens, and then Dre is the good part of your conscience, and M is the evil part of your conscience, and it's both of them in the room while everything else is freeze framed and they're rapping over each other, trading off. It was awesome. Black Hole Sun from Soundgarden, if you've ever seen that video.
I've heard it.
Whoa!
But I don't remember ever seeing the video.
It's terrifying, yeah. Go ahead and
isn't it like
take
a
some
6-minute
drugs.
song, right?
It
pretty long.
gets pretty irritating. But, and just for what's in it, Fatboy Slim, Weapon of Choice. Look that up. It's just the music playing. It's just Christopher Walken dancing. It's fucking awesome. Doubt me. Go ahead. Look it up. Weapon of Choice from Fatboy Slim.
God.
Never heard of him.
My
Greatest
favorite
music video.
is Wild in the Streets, the 40th anniversary video. They basically did a remaster, or it might have been just the original track, but they did a new music video and had a bunch of like pro skateboarders from today and from the past, like all like skating, and it was cool. It's a good video, and I love the
Wow! Sorry. I can't help it.
In the streets.
In the heat of the summer, better call it a plumber.
Wow.
Yeah!
Wow.
Will.
Wow!
Wow.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I thought he was getting in on it. Running!
Lexus asks, what is the best smell?
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Nothing like some fucking fresh donuts.
I was worried on where you're going with that. I can second that.
Fresh donuts.
Some fresh donuts.
Ew. Actually,
in the
it's
morning, let me
Krispy
tell
Kreme,
you something. No, even Publix donuts, Dunkin' Donuts, any fucking donut, dude. There's not even enough Krispy Kremes.
Krispy Kreme.
It's fucking
Okay.
good, dude. Krispy Kreme is so
Oh, he
good.
likes giving a Krispy Kreme and then smelling it after. I got
sir.
it.
Should smell like angel wings and Krispy Kreme donuts.
That's
I
what I'm
get it.
saying, man. All right, well.
What about no? You have to answer.
What, you guys picked the same thing?
What?
Oh, well, you
guys both have the same favorite smell?
I was
Krispy
just
Kreme donuts?
piggybacking.
Okay.
Mine's
So what's
donuts in
yours?
general.
Mine is gasoline.
Ooh,
Right.
that is a good smell.
It's a good fucking.
That is a good smell.
because
gasoline and cigarettes when I was a kid was just fantastic.
gasoline,
man.
especially because
And you never want to mix the two.
before like a field trip, all the teachers would be like, keep your head away from the exhaust. It's not good. So if they tell you it's not good to inhale, you're gonna be like,
He's got his head
like,
right in the fucking.
He's got his
sauce
lunch
box.
bag there, and he's just
fucking gasoline, bro.
Yeah,
became a lacquerhead in high school.
that's solid gasoline smell.
It's a good song by Primus.
Yes.
What's your favorite smell?
I'm
boy.
gonna get intimate on this one. Someone you
It was
really
Cheez-Its.
Used panties.
yeah. Well, like a woman you really are kind of like feeling, and you guys did stuff together. I will say when I have the mustache, like even the morning after, or leaving a place of kind of activating the womb.
He's got his
if you will.
own sloppy
Right.
seconds on his face.
Dude, and then I would go pass out, go to bed, and then go to work the next day, and that was when we were having to wear a mask and shit, and like the essence is still there. It's just like nice memories. Come on. You're like, you never smelled your finger later. Shut the like I'm getting fucking judged here. Alright, bacon. Crispy bacon. You fucking happy now?
And then he puts a mask on so he can fucking save.
And he's like, yeah, this is the shit right here, dude. My name's Ron Jeremy.
Oh, you don't want to be Ron Jeremy, bro. You don't want to be Ron Jeremy.
That's
man.
how Ron Jeremy started.
So
It
you gotta
started
end
with
up in
that.
prison.
It started with that.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Okay. Whatever.
Alright.
That's your thing.
Alright,
man.
Will.
Bacon.
Bacon's a more acceptable answer. Hit us with a question, Will.
I don't really have.
Do you have any questions written down?
Not really.
He doesn't have social.
Yeah, I don't have
shit.
social media. So I don't know any of the questions.
All right. See,
Sorry.
you're fresh.
I'm sorry.
Unlike the smell that is in Tyler's previously mustache.
Oh, and that's
Previously
why- that's
mustache
why
is a
he
good name for a
shaved it.
band.
That's why he shaved it. He broke up with that, so he broke up with the mustache. I get it.
It all comes together.
Makes sense.
He's not following.
He's not.
I
Who
stated
is-
in the mustache episode. Alright, go ahead.
Who is your favorite philosopher?
Judeo-Krishnamurti, who's an Indian philosopher.
Yeah.
Late 1800s he was born. He died in 86, pancreatic cancer. But a lot of his speeches were just kind of about like the goodness in people. Like basically the way that we have structured society and live is all, you know, a mirror, like, or, you know, that can just be crash and it's just fucking fake. Like all of it's fake. What's real at the end of it? But then you see what. Here we go. Capitalism and free market enterprise around the world and controlling what it does to people with greed and poverty. And you wonder why these things are here. You wonder why people go out and rob and steal and do all these things. You know, sometimes, yeah, it is
Temptation.
for the fuck. Right. Well, either that or it's because they have no choice. And why do they have no... And we totally ignore the inhumanity of letting... I mean, you know, you didn't make it. We all have a fair chance. And blah, 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 you know, without... You know, we've all been through bullshit.
Without recognizing not everyone has a fair chance.
And it's like, well, all the common things that come down to it are like this, you know, man's still aggressive. He's still acquisitive. He's still doing, you know, destructive, coercive, greedy. You know, even though...
Envious.
Right. We're still cavemen, basically, was his idea. Like, it doesn't... all this technology, this fancy new camera we'll spot, this laptop we got all set up here, the microphones and everything like that, we're still...
But don't be giving away our fucking secret, dude. The fuck?
We're still fucking, you know, Cro-Magnon. We're stepping all over each other as people. Man is as he was.
Classic. What about you?
Kind of a boring one, Socrates. The only reason I picked him was because we had that and also two reasons. One,
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, I know the most quotes by him.
Socrates.
Soap crates. But I also respect that he just fucking like poisoned himself to not get arrested and shit. He was like, fuck you guys, I'm not going to jail. Drink my tea.
Say, all I know is I don't know anything.
Yeah. He has a bunch of really good, which, I mean, obviously, like, he's fucking the most famous philosopher ever. So obviously he's going to have good ones. Will, what about you? Who's your philosopher of the day?
This should be good.
Yeah, like, alright, so, like...
Bro, Sandy Cheeks had some good...
I really don't,
philosophize?
Yeah, like philosophers. I really don't like study up on philosophers and stuff.
Okay.
But the meaning of philosophy, like if I really had to like pick somebody, it would be like Kobe Bryant. Like, hold on, let me explain.
All those quotes he's
hold on, let me explain. I know he's an NBA player, but like his drive to like, wow, his drive to no matter how long he's been doing something, he's gonna. Every single day, he's going to work out and put the work in like it's his very first day. It doesn't matter how many accomplishments he's had until his very last game, he was prepping like it was his first game out here.
He doesn't take no for an answer.
His mentality of shoving it up other people's asses. That, you know...
Now he's picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah.
What Not really, but...
No, I get what you mean, though.
But I'm not, like, I understand, like, he's, like, an athlete and stuff like that, but, like, what he always, he said about his hard work
like that, yes.
And just his own in mind of how he just prepared his life, and he always got better and better, like, that's...
Which is why LeBron will never be that.
Right. But
he's also... They want to make him that.
But seeing that makes me like, look, no matter what shit's going on, I'm just going to keep fucking working every day until, you know,
like
eventually.
That commercial I sent you where Kanye's like asking Kobe for advice.
Yeah.
Like, how many more albums can I sell? More albums. How many more records can I make? More records. He was doing that. And he's just like, but I'm already at the top. And he's like,
keep going.
Right. What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? He said like some bullshit, and he's like, "You're welcome." He just walks away.
Yeah,
so I don't remember it fully, but
again, he's not like a philosopher, but you know.
He's like, "Oh yeah, are you a different animal and the same beast?" Kobe Bryant, what the fuck does that mean?
Well, I remember when Kobe had his funeral, Shaq went up and he quoted like a Kobe thing, because like people were like complaining that Kobe wasn't passing the ball, whatever. So they told Shaq, and Shaq's like, "Oh, I'll go talk to him." So Shaq goes and talks to Kobe, like, "Hey, you know, they're kind of, you know, there's no I in team." That's what Shaq said. And Kobe looks at him and he goes, yeah, well, there's an M.E. in that motherfucker. And then Shaq went back inside and said, yeah, you guys didn't get the ball. So, just like I said, just that mentality, and I hear those quotes and shit like that.
And yet they could only get Rick Fox to voice the players for the Dimsdale Hawks.
Dez asks, who got the biggest feet?
Oh, me.
What size feet you got, Will?
14.
That's biggest feet.
Yeah.
Yours?
I'm 13.
Ladies?
Okay.
Lady? Okay. Andrew asks...
Wait, what's your size?
11. Andrew asks...
Respectable.
Why do frogs
He's
hop...
taller, though.
Why do frogs hop and not fly? To which I respond, they don't got fucking wings. I don't understand that
I don't
question.
know what the
I mean,
fuck.
that depends.
What the
Like,
fuck
why do you
frogs
just
just happen?
If I like Huckleberry Finn it on a Delta flight, like I got my overalls on, got some dirty Mississippi feet, and I got a little bullfrog in my pouch, just gonna like this, and I get on a plane, then the frog's flying.
Or if you throw a frog off of a 3-story building and it's windy, guess what? He's gonna do a little flying. So I'm just saying it's possible.
You just hear him like Kermit.
Exactly. It's it
I
can
don't know
happen.
why, but that's just how they sort of, because they haven't. I don't know.
They don't need wings. Yeah. They're water and land.
They do the water.
That's how they were made.
So they don't do air.
The better question is, why do penguins swim and not fly?
Ooh.
Yeah, he was going for frogs, though. Bro had frogs in the brain.
Yeah, and they're considered a bird.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's weird.
Really
But
thought he was...
they act as flippers, like fins instead.
Yeah, they're little flippers.
Instead of wings.
Instead of wings. Lexus asks, baked or creamy mac and cheese? I'm going to go ahead and go with the creamy gang over here.
Oh shit, dude!
Creamy all night,
Yeah,
bro.
both.
No baked. Creamy.
Baked.
No.
With breadcrumbs and shit on top
No.
of
You
it?
get baked, you eat creamy.
Wait, what?
You missed the joke
What?
entirely.
What?
Missed the joke entirely.
This guy a bowl of mac.
What
Jesus
the fuck
Christ.
just happened?
Eat like a guy you know.
It's liquid gold.
Yes.
Choose now. 3, 2, 1.
Creamy. I go with creamy.
Pressure is on.
Yeah, eat those
I
box
said
macaronis.
You said baked?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would get. It would drive our mother crazy. Like I would get that 3-shell, the 3 cheese, the shell, 3-shell. I'm thinking of Demolition Man.
I was about to
You know what
say.
to do with the 3 seashells. But yeah, I get a box of that and make it, and then I'd get like half a loaf of bread and a tall glass of milk and a lot. Look at his face.
Yeah. Eat
And I would make like
Milk?
sandwiches out of it. Dude, I would
Milk?
be so full. I'd be like, oh,
Milk? When you're having mac and
Yeah.
cheese, you're craving milk?
Dairy, baby.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I never, there's not one food
Put bacon bits
that I'm
in
having
there,
for
bro.
dinner that I'm like, oh, I gotta have a glass of milk with this.
Well, what if you had cookies, Will? Because Ashton asks, what is the best type of cookie?
Ooh. Double stuffed Oreo. Right there.
Gotta go with the Girl Scout Samoa. Bro, coconut
Yeah.
dreams.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, the fucking Elmer's fudge one. Those are fucking good.
Are you huffing
It
Elmer's
sounded like
glue?
Elmer.
Yeah, I forgot fudge or fud, I don't know, but those cookies are
I
good.
thought you were
too.
gonna say Elmer's glue.
Is he huffing Elmer's glue over here?
Yeah,
Bro, what?
you know, whatever. How I pregame, don't worry.
Any
about it.
edible cookie.
Fair enough. Do with that definition as you will.
All right, I got one here, fellas, from our boy Malik that you and I used to work with. Mr. Lewis asks us.
Lewis ass.
Yeah, I got that slur. I'm slurring like Nancy Pelosi already.
Oh, boy.
Top 5 albums, musical albums.
In no
He'll
particular
go first. Yeah.
order.
Yeah, I set it up that way too. It's no particular order,
Because I can't order these.
right? And we could go on forever. So yeah.
Milo Goes to College, Descendants, Wolves and Wolves Clothing, No Effects, 40 Ounces to Freedom, Sublime, The Doors by The Doors, and Damaged by Black Flag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I didn't know any of them.
Right.
What you just
I
said.
love all
Milo
those
now.
songs. Yeah, you really do look like Milo. But yeah, I love all those bands. So 40 Ounces to Freedom was like my first favorite album when I was like 12 or 13. And then Wolves and Wolves Clothing quickly followed. Doors as well. Milo Goes to College, fantastic punk album. And Damaged, also fantastic punk album.
What make like to you guys like what makes a good album to you? Like besides the band itself, like is there something more that
I like every song on the album.
Yes. All of these albums.
That has to count for me.
Every song I love.
Like the White Album will not grace my list because of Wild fucking Honey Pie. But I can't do it.
See, I'll do that, but like, so if the majority of the songs, so let's just say an album would have 15 songs, and I like 13 of them.
That's still fine if you want to consider. Yeah,
you know
the majority.
Because every
these couple are kind of. But
right.
Overall,
but
you listen to it a lot.
Yeah, but you're harsher. You're just like if there's one song on there,
I can't really consider it.
Which is why you don't like 40 Ounces to Freedom because you don't like Waiting for My Ruka.
Nope.
Which I will forever hold as a weirdly good song.
On the east side, that's where I met Myra.
Man, you really like singing, don't you?
So fucking boring,
it's
dude.
A good
and they're
song.
such a good band that it's like, ugh, they just made this for whatever.
What's yours?
Oh,
The fuck?
sorry.
Who's busy shitting on Sublime, dude?
That's right. For a moment.
Yeah, Sublime.
I love them, but that song
Going the
was
wrong way,
just-
Ty.
We have So Long and Thanks for All the Shoes
By
from
NoFX.
American Beauty from Grateful Dead. Electric Ladyland from Jimi Hendrix.
Nice.
Forever Malcolm Young from Frenzal Rhomb. I know that's a really obscure
Yeah.
one, but great Australian punk band. Very few people that I know have heard of them.
On NoFX's label, also.
So far, there's only one person.
And Hello Rockview from Less Than Jake.
Yeah, I know none of those. I feel so fucking low.
I mean, and I could add more to it, but then I was just like, I was thinking about different times in my life and how
Very 90s.
those songs.
Very 90s.
I think it's tough
There's
nowadays.
60s in there.
It's tough nowadays, like really like albums
It was
because
trendy at the time.
like now they just do it by songs, really, not by albums anymore. Like a lot of.
Well, because you don't have to buy albums.
Right.
That's the point.
On FM.
Oh yeah, no.
Continuous flow was
right.
excellent.
Like, they're good, but
Jim Carrey even does like that intro and mid. He does like the voice over, like as the radio DJ, like.
But to his
and
point,
you're
like,
listening to 95.3
you couldn't, like, in the beginning, like, you never bought individual songs. You couldn't listen to individual songs. You had to buy the
those
whole
hit
album.
clips. Do you remember those?
I don't remember fucking hit
Hit
clips.
clips. Look them up.
You had to buy full albums. You couldn't stream individual songs. Now you can do whatever you want. So
Or
albums.
they had top 20 hits on an album on a CD.
Right.
Now that's what I call dog shit.
fucking Kids Bop.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was a good
like
idea.
Buzz
That was a
Ballads.
good idea.
I
though.
stole a Buzz Ballads copy out of like an open car once when I was like 12.
Wow.
Santeria was on that. Really?
You're so bad.
No, that was fun.
Alright, so I do have some favorite albums. However, on full disclosure, it's gonna
They're
be
all bad.
really,
They're all bad.
really ghetto, just so everybody
I love it.
knows. So, and I actually have an order
Get that.
because you guys told me this, so and I had to think about it.
Okay. Oh,
So,
you did yours in order.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did mine in order. So I'll do number 5, "God Forgives, I Don't" by Rick Ross. Okay.
Oh, that's your little
Saying on my
saying
thing,
on
yeah.
this PlayStation.
Yeah.
Now I get it. I thought you were just trying to be like scary, and I was like,
Well, that too. Well, I mean that too.
Wow.
I mean that too. I'm not, you do me wrong. I'm not gonna forget. I'm just saying. Number 4, "Cold World" by J. Cole. That was like his very first. I mean.
J. Cole, actually, I could appreciate.
Back then it was nowadays he gets racism and all this other. But when he first started,
His
that was
art,
that was a very good album. So number 3, "Carter 4" by Lil Wayne. I'm not a Lil Wayne fan
I know,
whatsoever,
surprised you're a little
but
Wayne,
Carter 4 I could listen to
Lil
almost every song on that album. Like it was good. But like some of his songs like were fucking.
Yeah. Oh, that's more Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
You gotta like do this while you're doing it, you know.
He's missing
But-
an eye, yeah.
That was the joke, yeah. Thanks.
He's full of piss and vinegar today.
Wow,
This guy.
someone shit in your cornflakes this morning. Number 2, Long Live ASAP by A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
That was one of those ones where out of those 15 or 16 songs he had, I liked 14, 15 of them. Like, and one of his...
And that much to put it that high on your list as well.
And,
Not just like...
and there's one song called One Train that has like 10 or a little less than that, like 7, 8 artists in it.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a freestyle.
Everybody
sort
jumps
of-
in.
Right. And it's one of like the cleanest setups like you'll ever hear. Like it flows good. And all those, if you listen to the lyrics, it just fucking flows, dude.
It just fucking flows, dude.
It
That's
just
all I'm
fucking
saying,
flows.
bro. It just fucking
And
You
then
flows.
listen to the lyrics, they flow.
They flow, dude.
You ever listen to some lyrics?
Then my number 1 album is Stay Trippy by Juicy J.
I knew there was gonna be some kind of thing.
I've grown up with 3 6 Mafia, like that was my shit. But Juicy J has always been my favorite guy, and
I like Project Pat, man.
I do too. Project Pata, but I will listen. I will make an argument. Juicy J could be Eminem in a freestyle battle, anything like
Well,
that.
Eminem
Juicy
sucks at
J's fucking
freestyling.
lyrics, dude, are fucking fire.
Yeah,
Have you ever
I've
seen
8 Mile.
any like Eminem?
I see it, Mile. Okay.
Any Eminem freestyle, he fucking blows at it. Like he writes good lyrics, but any freestyle, he's fucking.
Well, whatever,
dog shit.
battle it out, like whatever. However they do it these days, but
However the
I
kids
can make
do
an
it.
argument.
We should have that, man. Like, you know, they have like you got Logan and Jake Paul fighting in, you know, UFC or whatever the fuck, or boxing. Like, why not have like famous rappers have like a show where they have to rap out against each other and see who wins, like off the fucking dome. Call it off the
Good.
dome.
They wouldn't do that.
I know they wouldn't do that because they don't want to be embarrassed. But how much
Well,
fun
they
would that
all
kind of
well,
be?
They
plus they
prep it
all
all.
kind of work together, like behind
Jay-Z
closed
versus
doors.
Nas, like, you know what I mean? Like that would sell the
Nas-
fuck out. man.
Nas would
I'm
fucking
just saying,
kill-
right? Because
yeah.
this would be everybody be betting on it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that
Put
would
it
be
out
the-
there. You heard it here first.
I'd say Juicy J would fucking kill it.
Kill Eminem, right? Okay,
Yeah.
you want to
No,
see that?
Because if
Go down,
Eminem's
right?
number 1, right? Because that's what they're saying. I make an argument that Juicy J is better. And that album, Stay Trippy, that was his
And he has
first.
his own rolling papers.
Oh fuck yeah, he does.
Juicy J's.
Dude, any song he gets on, he fucking kills, dude. He makes it better. He just has that presence, like whatever track he hops on, it could be garbage, but just him hopping on that actually makes it better.
Would you say he sells a lot?
So, on what venue? I couldn't tell you.
Do you think he would need to sell feet pics to survive?
Few what?
Do you think Juicy J would need to sell feet pics to survive?
No.
Okay, well, just, you know.
I like where this is going.
Lex-
Now it's getting weird.
I know.
Lexus asks, how much would you price your feet pics if you had to?
$20 a pick.
I do 10. I mean, you're hurting yourself.
Well, you guys are trying to struggle selling your $10 and $20 feet pics. I'm setting up a 99-cent feet pic stand. Come one, come all.
Polaroid for an extra 25 cents.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna pull
You
a
go
Shaq deal
low,
with Walmart.
you
There
sell
you go.
you sell lots. That's the strategy.
Are you
That's
doing
all I'm
full
saying.
feet?
Right, he's Princess Tiny Feet over here at the table, so.
I
Exactly.
mean,
dude.
we've seen his thumbs. God only knows. God only knows.
With the big
what's
toe,
fucking-
look like he's got a hammer toe.
what's fucking feet
Bam!
like.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking unique. It's great. Rye did a little bit of a callback to an earlier episode with a Marry Fuck Kill. Betty White, Snoop Dogg, and Oprah.
Alright.
I'm killing Snoop Dogg.
No, I'm marrying Snoop.
I already have my whole plan.
I have been told I look like white Snoop, like back in the
It's the nose.
Yeah, it's the nose, definitely, but like young Snoop, like, yeah, one of my exes sent me a
Betty
picture
White
that was
or
just
Oprah?
like, yeah.
Betty White, Snoop Dogg, Oprah. Or
I'm marrying Snoop, I'm
shit.
killing Oprah, and I'm fucking Betty White. I'm a necrophiliac now.
All right, well, give your answer because I have a really good answer. It's gonna beat both your answers.
All right, I'm killing Oprah. Because
It's a choice.
I forgot Oprah was a choice, so I gotta yeah. I'm fucking Snoop Dogg, and I'm marrying Betty White, so that's Whatever.
It's not a bad choice either.
All right, here's what you do. First off, kill Betty White. She ain't got much time left anyway. She's already dead. I forgot she was still... I thought she was alive, dude.
Where the fuck you been, bro?
All right, so kill Betty White. She's already dead, so you don't have to worry about it. You marry Snoop Dogg for the joints. And you fuck Oprah. You give her a baby, and then she has to pay you child support. Because she gives you the baby. Because she gives you the baby because you volunteer, but then she has to pay child support.
But
She has all the money.
Have kids at this?
I will fuck around and find out, dude. $1 million baby for real, dude. She's loaded.
It's $1 billion baby.
That would be
loaded.
Let me
That's
tell
$1 billion
Let me tell you
baby.
something.
Child
You get a baby. You get a baby.
I would love to be a stay-at-home dad, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. With Oprah's baby, bro.
With any
all that
fucking
cash.
well-to-do woman.
All
I'll be a
that
stay-at-home
cash.
dad. I don't give a fuck. That's the dream.
I don't know this person, but well, just go by the Nessie Poodle. Nessie. I'm gonna call you Nessie.
She's so hot.
No, Nessie.
She's one of my friends.
Little Nessie asks, "What is our dream jobs and a job y'all would never work again?" Now, I agree. My dream job is to be a stay-at-home husband.
Not father, just husband.
Husband.
I don't think you can.
Don't
be a
want them
stay-at-home
I
kids.
could
husband.
manage a stay-at-home dad that's just even more work, though.
But how could you be a stay-at-home husband? That
Doing
just
the
means you're a
chores.
bum.
Yeah, you just do chores and shit, and I cook. Get fucking drunk all day.
No,
It's easy.
If you're a stay-at-home dad, you kind of have a reason to stay at home. But like, you're just. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I can
Wife's
go
the
do whatever
breadwinner.
I want all day, and then come home, make dinner for her, and everything like that, because she's bringing home the bacon.
Any infertile breadwinner women out
I'm
there?
totally fine with that.
Hit
Yeah.
them up, ladies.
I have been trying to find this woman.
Yeah, I don't think
She
you're
doesn't
fine.
exist.
I see. You have a better chance of being a stay-at-home dad. That makes more sense. You saying I want to be a stay-at-home husband to me when you're describing it.
Yeah,
sounds
no, just like a
you're
really
being
high-powered lawyer lady. She can be ugly. You don't even have to fuck.
It doesn't matter.
Just let me have your house
You're telling me I
and
want to be a stay-at-home husband. That's your.
Buy me a car.
At least have some.
Suck it.
Have a cover-up.
Look,
Kids
yeah.
a cover-up. To
Right.
me, yeah.
I couldn't do either. I don't want kids and I don't want to get married.
No. A job I would never want to work again. That I would never work again. Waiting tables.
See, I weirdly want to do that.
Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun.
Oh,
But
dude,
the bad
mine would
days,
actually kill it.
the bad days are fucking bad. No, I killed
Right.
it pretty well too. But the bad days are just. It really, it was. It was like I was in the kitchen. I looked at the clock on the wall. I looked at the exit. I looked at the door to the dining room. I looked at the clock. And then I just made for the exit. I never went back. Like you really, yeah. That day will hit you. Like I've had those days even in my current, and you know what I mean. Like I haven't. Even then, I was like, I'll fucking risk it, everything. I can't do it. Not doing it. I can't. I just fuck this. It's not worth it. These fucking people.
Will?
Alright, so my dream job would be I would want to own my own car shop and just work on cars all day. And just customize cars and just do
Will
it.
Coast job.
I have a similar answer.
But that would be my dream job and just do that all day.
Will's just pimping rides.
Pretty much, yeah. And then I would also do like charity work, like involved. Like I've always said, like if I
I
had
could
my
do that
own
if I was a stay-at-home husband with a rich wife.
Yeah, whatever.
Just volunteer all the time.
One job
true,
that I
yeah.
wouldn't go back to, I mean, I really haven't had like many fields, like different fields. But I would say the current field that I'm in, if I ever were to leave, I'm not going back.
I can agree with that.
I work in
Retail, huh?
Retail for those who don't know. If I ever left, I would never go back. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
Almost as bad as waiting tables. If not a little worse.
Mine would be owning a skate shop and running it, or being in a band would be my dream jobs, because I love skateboarding and I'm not very good at it, but I'm really passionate about it and I know a fucking lot. And so I could, like, if you worked at a shop right now, like anyone who came in with any dumb question, I'd be like, no, you do this,
That's where
you
you
do
should
this,
work,
you do that,
right?
and that.
Dude,
I've
Stacey
been
Peralta.
you
I've
could
been
be
thinking
a
about it.
skateboard band. You perform music on skateboards. Come on,
Oh,
bro.
I have the strings, like up, and it's a skateboard and everything like that.
Dude.
The drummer's just got 2 skateboards and he's wrecking everything.
Come on, you're gonna tell me you wouldn't
The
see
bass
that?
guitarist is a longboard and just.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Why not? Who's doing that
And you
shit?
you call them posers.
Yes.
No
And
one knows.
none of them can actually ride. They just all
Yeah.
just play them. God, that'd be fucking horrible.
They'll have goofy like nicknames, like this is trucks.
Goofy nicknames.
Alright, one
Or
job
regular
you-
nicknames.
one job you would hate.
One job that I would never go back to. I've only had one job. I worked at the same place since I was 15. I'm now turning 20 in 4 months. 3.5 actually. So if I were to, God damn it!
Oh,
What is he doing?
I was looking at your watch. Sorry. I didn't see 4 months on that.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
So if I had to pick a job I wouldn't do, any sort of like sanitation, or actually scratch that, lawn work. Fucking hate lawn work. I'll never do lawn work ever. Even if you told me I'll make like $6,000 a month mowing lawns and like picking up leaves, not fucking doing it. Not a chance in hell. I hate raking leaves so fucking much. It is the bane of my goddamn.
Oh, you get
Yes,
fresh
it is.
air,
It's-
sunshine.
No,
you get
fuck all that. You're getting
the
6
hot
grand.
neighbor lady might be checking you out.
Fuck all that. $6,000 a month. I'll
care.
fuck.
I mean, I don't know about running
No.
a lawn care business because of the price of gas
No.
at the moment. Although it is kind of dropping. I paid $3.95 today.
Yeah, dude, Biden's doing a great job, dude.
It's because he got COVID. Now all of a
Biden's
sudden it's
making a
dropping.
comeback, and cancer too, by the way, too. He's got that as well.
Him and Putin together.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah, they
All right.
spread it while fucking.
Let's get weird, fellas.
Oh,
Our very
now
own.
we're starting.
Ms. Taylor Leslie.
She sounds hot.
She's phenomenal. Who has the tightest butthole? This is a 2-parter, by the way. Now, my immediate thought is just based on age. Ryan's got to have the tightest butthole. He
I would
hasn't
agree.
pooped as many times.
That's fact.
Which then, by that theory, means that I have the loosest butthole, which kind
Yeah.
of sucks to have to think about.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, you're pretty loose.
But considering how much you wanted to talk about diarrhea earlier,
Off camera.
I'm not saying like
Thankfully.
No, I'm just saying like it's a good.
lot.
No, I didn't say it happens every day.
Okay.
I
Well,
was
then
just-
I
I'm just saying
probably, I mean,
sometimes
that's
I like
not
to-
her question, but I'm just, clarifying that, by proxy, I probably have the loosest butthole. Second half, how deep is your butthole?
Would no.
Well,
How deep is your butt?
okay, so I'm 6'2".
Right, I was thinking that too, about height. Who,
so
like, he
starts
probably
about-
has the
About waist, and it obviously goes
tightest and deepest butthole.
to your mouth because it's all connected.
Human centipede style.
So like 4 feet.
Is your
3 feet.
butthole- What?
I'll say 3 feet because I think my legs are definitely longer. It's part of my. I'll say.
I love how serious you're taking the question, dude. I'm just like throwing it to the fucking wind, but
3.38 feet is the depth of my asshole.
So dude can walk in with a 3-foot dick, and Ryan can take it.
Hell yeah, baby. Well, no,
you need a
I'd
new
die.
dream job then.
I would die. 'Cause
Wow.
it'd be, yeah.
Well, you're including your intestines and all this other
Well, it
shit.
goes to your mouth. Actually, that's true. So, because intestines stretch out, so I have like a mile-long
What
asshole,
the
dude.
fuck, dude?
That's crazy.
Now we should call Guinness.
Well, I wonder who's actually watching this. But guys,
Nobody.
what is our target audience? Asks Enwin.
You. And
I think really anybody who wants to watch the show.
pretty much.
That's what I
There is-
put.
Pretty much. We do not care. We don't care if you love us, hate us, agree, disagree, ignore,
I
want
mean,
to
I
get
don't think
involved.
kids should watch. I mean, I
I-
think
okay,
8-year-olds
yes,
can watch,
okay.
but
Anyone,
Over 12.
under 18, I think is not the
Nah, you can
target.
throw-
18 and up is the target.
sure.
So yeah, all right, fair
18
enough.
and up is the target.
Let's say like 15.
It's like a
and up.
bar.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a
but-
sleazy bar, 15.
But
and
there's
up.
no preference.
No.
There's no preference like, oh, we're only trying to hit 25 to 40-year-olds.
Yeah,
like,
the demographic.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like,
I mean, I'm 32, you're 27,
20, you'll be 29, getting old.
29, you're
I'll be-
19. You know
I'll
what I
be
mean? It's
20,
all
yeah.
over the map. So. I mean, you and I are within
So I have
that same
3 more questions, but I think I'm going to save 2 of them for a future Ask Us Anything.
All right, we're not done. We'll do this eventually again. When we hit a new milestone, maybe? More followers, more subs, hopefully.
Follow on the gram.
Actually, I had the 3 more of Jeremy's as well, so we have... which
I
is
know
different
Edwin
Jeremy's.
had one of, like, if we were ever going to put our podcast on Spotify.
Maybe in the future.
Right, and we weren't sure, because when we started, if we didn't want to spread it too thin. Then at the same time, our boy Ryan Hoppy, check him out, Hoppy Hour, Ryan Hoppy Radio, he's on everything, Apple Podcasts.
Well, so when I first brought it up a couple months ago, Ryan had a temper tantrum and said, no, that we shouldn't do that. That's not...
He doesn't exaggerate.
I made a good point where I was like, no, we're trying to grow
No,
our
we got to
YouTube.
be whores. You got to spread it out, bud. You got to spread your legs to all these different platforms.
Or we just do YouTube because they're just trying to have fun, man.
That too. I think eventually, we will. I think once we build up a certain...
Right, I guess,
library, or maybe one-off shows. We put something.
Maybe.
I don't know, but it is in the works. So we really wanted to focus on the gaming aspect to put give out more content. So
because anyone was kind enough to share with me that they want to do some fan art of us. Very interested to see how that's going to come out.
Hell yeah!
Are we going to be anime?
I better
people?
look hot, dude.
Are we going to be Simpsons? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, what's the style of
If you can make me 30 pounds,
is it going to be
lighter, that'd
realistic?
great.
Is it going to be? I have no idea. So I thought that was sweet, and and they said that, we made, because I thanked them, and they said, well, you guys make me laugh every fucking week, so it's the least I could do. I was like, holy shit, you are so fucking awesome.
That's cool.
You're awesome.
Yeah, so I got like a few questions from Ethan, Nessie. That's the other one.
Nessie!
3 from
I little Nessie.
3 from Jeremy.
Little Nessie.
But I'm gonna end us off with this one from my coworker Ava. What has been your biggest obstacle in life? It's a fucking big one. I'm gonna go ahead and go with my own
God
self-image.
damn it, that was my answer.
My own self-image. I've struggled a
Oh,
lot.
self-image. Never mind. Excuse me.
Self-image. I don't know. All right. Well, we'll get to yours. But yeah, self-image. I've
Wonderful
struggled a
demons.
lot with confidence issues, and through like social media and shit like that compounded that, and it was like a lot going on. But definitely like over the course of the pandemic, and like even through doing like the skating Instagram and like seeing myself more, and on this as well, like I've grown to love myself. Like I used to fucking hate myself because I like would only get likes on Instagram through certain things. I used to focus on it and like
it
fucking
okay.
like I would refresh the page and like
Nobody
fucking
cares.
like yeah, dude, it fucking sucked. And once you like are able to get rid of that and recognize like
That nobody cares. It's
Exactly.
wonderful.
It's fucking
Just
great.
give up. It's wonderful. Once you let it go, you're like, oh.
no, but it's
Fucking
like
cares. And then you can enjoy it.
you're just like you have to recognize you for you, and once you recognize who that is, you can begin to appreciate that person.
He's now my new favorite philosopher.
You know? Hell yeah, dude. What's your biggest obstacle? You seem to like mine, but then you thought it was what
It's
you
me.
meant to say.
I'm my own biggest obstacle.
Okay, so kind
my own
of the
fucking
same
brain.
thing. Fair enough.
Anytime that there's like, I am that person that like I won't do it.
But I'll think about it.
Right. We work with knives.
Yeah.
I work with knives in the kitchen all the time. Dangerous thing. All kinds of stuff. I'm like, even, if I'm standing next to somebody that's just kind of pissing, I'm like, wouldn't it be crazy if I just stuck this fucker right in the face? And he's not even looking. And I'm like,
Wouldn't it be crazy if I just ran
hell would
into the
break loose.
bandsaw?
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and just dove right into it. And just fucking brain matter everywhere. I don't do it. Like a baby. I'd be like, wouldn't it be crazy if I just like threw it against the wall?
Or stuck a straw through its soft
Yeah,
spot.
or I just kicked their puppy, who knows? Like, I'm not going to do it, but like, I am that person that has that
So,
fucked up.
Intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts and self-sabotage.
Okay. That's a good answer. Will?
For me, it's like me being my harshest critic, like to myself.
Kicking your own at. Well,
Yeah.
we all seem to have something in common here.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we work well on camera.
Well, because here's the thing, I put myself down so much that I don't give a fuck what anybody's like. There's nothing.
Yeah, you changed
There's-
your fucking Call of Duty a gamer tag that I am trash for
Right.
like months.
Right, and I just fucking. But here's the thing.
You're saying it, I'm fucking trash.
There's nothing that anybody can tell me that would break, because I've said worse things to myself on a daily basis. So like anything that anyone else could say doesn't like affect me.
So we're like the opposite in that effect, because like I've built myself up so much like over the course of dealing with all this shit that I was dealing with that like I'm now here. You went the opposite route, so you dug yourself in a hole so much that you ended up here.
Yeah, I kind of use it as motivation as well.
Yeah, it's fuel.
It's self-motivation for myself.
He takes his demons and he tosses them right in the fucking fire, and then he fans the flames and he goes, "We ride at dawn!"
It's like Doom guy with a fucking
much.
shotgun and shit.
Pretty much.
Super shotgun. All right, well.
And as he said, we have a couple more questions we didn't get to. We're very sorry for that. Time constraints have put us in a bind for a moment.
Yes.
But in the future, we're going to be doing this again.
For sure.
So those will be saved. They'll be the first ones to be asked, so don't you worry. And hopefully we'll have an even bigger community, and the ones that are with us right now continue to stay, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and never feel afraid to reach out. Never feel afraid to get weird.
And everyone goes through bad times, but just put your head down and just keep grinding.
You're not going to be my favorite philosopher.
I'm
just
Dude, let me tell you something, man.
Already claimed that
let
spot.
me fucking tell
Already
you
fucking
something,
claimed
dude.
that spot.
If you would listen to me more,
That's
you'd
true.
be in a better fucking spot. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just fucking telling you.
Thank you for asking us everything and anything. Have a wonderful evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye.
See ya.